shot, just injured. So I Bournemouth, I was injured for 6 months.
Yeah.
So the manager sent me there too.
Did you just say shock? I was injured.
I can't say it now, it doesn't matter. No, Ada, we're gonna.
But Ada, the Kitman at Orient, who Frenchie loves.
Yeah.
Don't know who
My
loves more.
favourite kid.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
I used to joke like with Glad, yeah. And every time I was going on a pitch, I was like, oh, that's my testimonial.
Welcome to the latest episode of Life of a Kitman. Our guest today is Frenchie, obviously. Jonah's with us, as always. Say hi, Jonah.
Hi, Jonah.
Brilliant. What we're going to do straight away is go into Frenchie's five-a-side team.
Ooh. Straight away, yeah?
Yeah, straight in. There's your pen.
We've got some tough decisions.
You've got your counters. Let's do it.
Right. So goalkeeper. I went French. I went really French on that
Very
team.
French.
They want to make some decision in England and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you didn't want to annoy anyone, did you?
So I put Placid. He played in England actually, but not his best stint.
Who did he play for in England?
Oldham. But he played in the first division in France. Saved the penalty against Zlatan.
Fair play to him.
Yeah, so he told me to go short and we explain that.
Yeah.
Right.
It's cool.
On the bench, I put Mandanda. I think I trained with him in the academy, but it was a few older, so I don't even remember if I played a game with him. But I played there. Just
There's
one
subs this week, Jonah.
Yeah, we've got subs.
They're not
You
really fit,
never know, that 60, 70 minute we might have to make some changes.
Exactly that.
Um,
Counters.
there.
There you go.
I put only one defender, yeah.
Nice.
But it's good to be fair. So, Jubril, CDB, World Cup winner with France. So it's all right.
Obviously.
He's done all right.
Who else?
Yeah. I'm on the bench. Because I ask you and I say, do you want the best one at the time or the one that went on to have
And
the
we've
best
left it up to
career?
you.
Yeah.
So whatever's.
So he had the best career. At the time, it was that Diga is the new Nice manager.
Yeah.
What did I put there? Oh yeah, we put two midfielders, sorry.
That's all right. Don't be sorry, mate.
Two midfielders. I forgot what I put. Blaise Matuidi, same. World Cup winner. Only did pre-season, he left quite early. My first year professional. So I've put him as subs if you were not happy with it.
Hey, I'm happy with you. Happy, mate.
And Zobia. Grew up with him. Newcastle, Aston Villa, Wigan.
Stoke.
Really?
Play for Stoke?
I thought he...
I think you just made that up.
I think
Maybe I'm wrong.
Stuff
I
up.
think you just made that up.
he might have done.
And on the right.
He usually knows that stuff.
And then on the right, Dimitri Payet,
What a
West Ham.
What a baller.
And then on the bench, I put Delph.
I love that he's got subs for every position he's got.
Yeah. Delph, yeah. Fabian Delph. When I was at Leeds.
Well, Leeds.
You never knew that.
Yeah, we did know that. You told us years ago.
A few times.
But we'd forgotten.
All right,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah,
So I
a couple
played
of times.
a pre-season game with him. Very good. And then up top, Oba, innit?
Counter.
Connor?
Sorry?
Love it. Aubameyang up front, yeah?
Yeah, should I put it as a...
Have you got a,
Should I
have you got a
put a
sub?
sub in it? It seems like I need a sub, yeah.
Do you need one, though? Because he's pretty good.
Yeah, you can play the full 90.
Yeah, probably
Maybe
get
put
through.
Doyley or something for the Swindon
Yeah,
fan.
I reckon. 25 goals in 28 games is worth a shout, isn't
Yeah,
it?
he's done alright.
Love that.
No, actually, I put Jerry Yates.
Oh! Oh!
He'd be good round the place.
He's very good around the
He
place.
is good round the place.
Yeah.
So we put him there.
Brilliant.
Just because I need a striker and I can't see him.
Gaffer?
Gaffer is tough, innit? I've got a few ones
He's got a few.
that I get on with. There's a few I had murders with, but when I like them, I like them. So, obviously, Richie Wellens. And Darren Ferguson.
Oh, we got two gaffers. Brilliant.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a sub gaffer.
They're quite different, so bring something else. I'll put another one as well.
Go on.
Slady.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Just
Where was that, Orient?
for his man management.
Yeah.
Great man.
Yeah, love that. So we've got 10 players and 3 gaffers
True,
in
right.
a 5-a-side team.
What about your kit?
Oh yeah,
What
your kit.
The kit is easy. I've seen it. So here is like the Leighton Orient version, that the original. Because we were that good. They made a copy. You know that.
For those listening
Remember,
and not seeing, behind Frenchie we've got a black and gold Leighton
The one
Orient
that they
shirt
wore
for
this
season.
year
so
when they
we
come
were
to our
that good.
place.
They made like they made a remake of it
Is that the
Yeah.
is that the year of the game when like the fan run on the pitch here?
and punched my keeper. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
Yeah.
one.
I remember
What
that
was
kit.
Mad.
Noon, that front one.
Mad.
Was it? Yeah, it was that year. I think.
Decent.
Yeah, that was a nice
That
kit
was
to
a
be
What
fair.
team?
Good kid. Yeah.
What a team.
Gold and black like that.
It's not bad, isn't it?
Oh,
It's
God.
not like. Is it? Is it like
It's-
with Willow up there?
Oh, it's pretty good.
Yeah, some of them. So he was in my. Usually it's for my academy, so he was a bit older than me.
Right.
Like I said, like when I came pro at Troyes, he did pre-season and then he got a move.
Mathieu did.
Yeah, Enzo Bia grew up with Payet, played a bit, but that's why I say he got released from us. Strangely,
Got released.
he got released as well. And
It's incredible that these players
Well,
get
Aubameyang
released.
and Payet both got released.
so never give up. Yeah,
Never give up.
so done all right.
Where was
Yeah.
that? They got where was
Done
which?
very well.
where
Le
was-
Havre Academy. Yeah.
Incredible.
Placide, yeah, so he was supposed. He's had a good career to be fair, but he was supposed to take over from Medanda, international youth team. Ended up playing like most of his career in first division in France. So a good goalkeeper, was unbelievable, like a cat.
And everyone knows Aubameyang.
Yeah.
Aubameyang, yeah, but same at the time he was not. It was not the best
Out of
one. He
all
was
of the-
quick, but yeah, and I played against him after. In,
I love Yatesy getting in.
Out of,
No,
Class.
Yatesy.
out of all of them, then when you played with them, who did you think was going to have to go on the best career?
He was kind of already pro because that was my first year. But
Between it.
Diga, he was the best academy player I've ever played with. He was older than me, like 2 years older. So I was just like looking up to him. He was playing midfielder, centre back, and ability-wise, he was exceptional.
Brilliant.
So he ended up. He still played PSG. He played Middlesbrough in England, Nice. So he had a good career. Now he's doing really well as a manager. So
Unbelievable. What a
Good
team.
team, very good team.
yeah.
What a
Managers,
Manager, yeah, so Richie, everyone knows about Richie here. Very good, like, make you feel great. Just like, as vice captain for most of the season
Yeah,
with him.
yeah,
You know, like, we had a good relationship and stuff. Fergie, I just loved him. It was like, I was shit scared of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Didn't
we-
stop me, like, just sometimes like, telling things, but it was great, like, he just tell you the truth, like, so he used to have that thing when you were in
Where was that?
squad,
Doncaster?
Doncaster, but I actually played for him a day at Peterborough. I can
did
tell
you?
you that story or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You tell us whatever you want.
So when I was at Leighton Orient, we had that mad owner, Italian, and then he bought that Italian manager. Never knew him, never seen me play, and I never played for 3 months with him. So he said, "You can go.
Yeah.
Like if someone pay your wage, you can go on loan." And then I was like, "Okay, fine." And then Dan Ferguson played like quite a few times previous year against him, and he said, "Yeah, I'll take you," and stuff. So my agent said it's all sorted. So Wednesday night, I'm going up to Peterborough. Thursday morning, sign the paper before training, the contract all done. Do an hour and a half shape, just tactical, me in the middle of the back three,
Nice.
just basically just for me the full session.
Yeah.
Then after do extras, after training, and then the assistant called me and said, "Manager wants to talk to you." Go see Dan Ferguson. He say, "Leighton Orient want you back." I'm like, "I haven't played for 3 months." Like, the guy never spoke to me.
Yeah.
So yeah, they need you. Someone's got ill. You just go back for the Saturday game, and then like they need you, and then you on Monday we sort it out. You come back here. So yeah, no, that's fine. Go there, train on Friday with Leighton Orient, travel away to an away game. Saturday morning, squad come up. I'm in a stand. No. So they called me back.
Cheers, then.
So they called me back.
Thanks for that.
They called me back to just travel all the way there and then on 19th man. So everyone said, just don't lose your head, don't say nothing. I said, it's fine. Saw him Monday. My agent spoke to the sports director on Sunday. Said, don't worry, come Monday. We talk to the manager and you can go. I said, yeah, fine. Turned up Monday. The sports director got sacked.
Oh my God.
And then I played every game till the end of season from then.
Right, so then you didn't go back to Peterborough?
No.
I
So
think
I was one day there.
Yeah,
That's
so you
another
had a
one
day.
that people won't know as well, isn't it? You put Delph in your team.
Yeah.
You went on trial at Leeds, didn't you?
Yeah, so when I started my first professional season in France, we got relegated. And then we had the change of owners, Sam, and then that sports director, and they were trying to release money, so they knew they thought they could make some money off me. My agent had me to go Leeds, but first I had to go train with them. So I went to train with them for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Were they in League One then, weren't they?
They had the great team though, like
Yeah, yeah.
Fabian Delph, Beckford,
Johnny Howson, see that?
Johnny Howson, Bradley Johnson,
Yeah.
Becchio up top.
Proton, Becchio. They were a good
Yeah.
team.
Was that 09-10? Was that?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
that
so
yeah.
they
season.
got promoted. Yeah.
That's-
Yeah.
And then the manager was like Simon Grayson, and then he said, "Yeah, he's saying want to sign me and stuff." And then, but the club in France, because it was Leeds, a big club, they were trying to get loads of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were just being ridiculous, really.
Yeah.
So my agent said, "Don't come back." So I just stayed there. I was like, "I'm not coming back," even though they asked me to come back, and then got 5 weeks wages and stuff. That was ridiculous.
Ah, this is going to be a good
I
part.
know, and then after it was like 31st of August, I was like, I need to come back now. So I just come back. Yeah. So then it was not great from there.
And then just Slade.
Slady. Yeah, it was
Leighton
great. My
Orient.
manager, yeah, Leighton Orient. We had a great squad, to be fair. Like the closest I've ever been with. Some of like still my best mates from now.
Yeah.
We're really like 12, 13 players really that were like regulars.
Yeah.
But we've been lucky with injuries most of the season. And yeah, we're so close. Even with the staff, we're in Vegas after. It was great man management. Like keep everyone happy. Like,
Trip to Vegas.
it was
Love
great.
it.
Yeah, it was good.
Oh, that's class. Well,
Yeah.
what a team. Unbelievable team.
Yeah, I'm happy with this.
I like that a lot. I mean, how does it compare, Joan, with the other ones?
It's
pretty
up there
high,
with Charlie.
isn't
It's, well, even when you look at
Yeah,
like
Charlie.
Souls as well.
Yeah.
I think we're going to have to at the end of this
We're going to
season
have to do a little poll, won't we?
do a little poll on who we think
Yeah.
the best team
Of
is.
the teams.
We've
and
had
see.
some good teams.
Striker, yes, I could have put Danny Ings that I've seen last
Yeah, I
week.
see.
We mentioned Danny
Yeah, we
Ings
said
earlier,
if you
didn't
put
we?
a picture
Yeah,
up of him
Danny
the other
Ings,
day,
yeah.
we thought you might have gone Danny. But
It's fine.
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Yeah, it's a good team.
Frenchie, we're cool with it.
It's
a
just
good team.
basically it's just dropping names, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, of course. But that's all this is.
So I just find the biggest names. I just put them
That's
there.
all this is. Right, moving on slightly. You might have noticed that there's a new logo. There's a new image with the YouTube stuff. There's a new image on the podcasts. There's a new image on all the social medias. We've been working with Dan Designs, who last year did an image of Frenchie. So basically, at Hartlepool away, Frenchie scored a goal and did a celebration.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the celebration.
It was my little boy, yeah. So he got into football really that season, really got into it, and he just, like everyone, like all the kids at that time, just loved McCurdy's and love. So when playing in the garden, I had to do the McCurdy's celebration every time I scored. So yeah, so he told me if you score, you do it. So that
So
happened,
you just
yeah.
did it, and it took a life of its own. And then Dan made the print. Did you receive a print,
Yeah, I bought one. Yeah,
Did you buy it?
Yeah, I bought it. Yeah, Mrs.
or did your missus buy it for you? as
yeah,
a
Mrs.
present?
bought it for me. Yeah,
Nice.
it's funny. I
Real
won't put it up
nice.
actually.
Yeah, Dan was like, if you're going to talk about the print, make sure people know that his missus bought it for him. So
sorry.
yeah, basically, Dan did a print of Frenchie last year. It's available on his website.
It was good design. He does some good.
Yeah.
good
Really,
work, good work.
really good, isn't it? It's kind of a minimalistic kind of view of the player or the manager or the stadium or whatever it is that he's doing, which
And we
We
get
obviously-
we
Usually
get
it's like-
5% when you buy one as well. So,
Usually it's like an
you buy it.
iconic like celebration or an
Yeah, or
iconic
a
picture
moment.
or moment
Yeah.
that he gets it from.
Nice.
And yeah, he's done the iconic moments to stadiums, to managers, to players. He's done our new logo. What we're going to do moving forward, moving into next season, is we're going to do some giveaways with Dan's stuff. If you're a Swindon fan and you've been to the ground on a match day or any other day really and been in the shop, you'll notice that there's lots of Dan's work in the shop that you can purchase. And our print, so the logo that you see, is going to be available. So that will be on his website now. So if you're watching this or listening to it and you fancy grabbing the print, which will be the same as the logo that you see on all the stuff, that's available at dandesignsgb.com. And he's just done great work. Like he's been working with the club for
Couple
about
of years now.
year
or
18
two now.
months or so.
Yeah.
And there's some really, really good stuff. Like, you know, there's a couple of the county ground. There's one of the Stratton Bank with the clock. There's one of the town end, the Alan McLaughlin town end. He's done some really, really good stuff. So we just wanted to give him a shout out, really.
Yeah.
Has he done that
Because he's,
cup?
I don't think he did that cup.
Rob Hunt.
But
I think he did do some mugs to Swindon
he
players.
did
There
do
might
some
be-
mugs.
there
There
could-
might
there-
be some in the shop.
Yeah.
There's definitely prints in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our bit on Dan Designs because he's
Nice.
done a great job on our new logo.
Right then, Frenchie, let's talk.
Yeah.
Let's go into your career. You've had loads of clubs, so I'm just going to rattle through them, and then we'll talk about a couple of them
I can't wait for
in
him
more
to do
detail.
this, by the way.
So obviously you come through at Le Havre when you
nice.
were younger, so you come through there in the academy. I didn't know how to say this.
We
but
practice.
French has a
We
good time.
practiced.
So then he went to Troyes.
Yeah.
And then when he come to England, as you mentioned a minute ago, he went on trial to Leeds, but he signed for Bournemouth.
Bournemouth.
Then he went to Dagenham, then Orient,
Yeah.
and then Doncaster, MK, and now finally Swindon. So we'll talk about Orient first, because that's where you played most of your games.
Yeah.
I think it was 157 games. That's the most you played at a club. How was your time at Orient?
Yeah, it was great. Probably my best time, really.
Yeah.
I played the most and managed to stay relatively injury-free.
Yeah,
Not quite, but still the best it's been.
to an extent.
Yeah, and it was my first time really playing regular, like in England. And like I say, we had a group of lads at the time about the same age, like where we all gone really well together and we gelled and that with all the stuff. And it's a bit like here, like there's like there's people that are just like big Leighton Orient fan that works at the club, and it's very much like a family club.
Yeah.
So just love my time there, really.
And obviously you got to a playoff final, didn't you?
Yeah, so with that team we went, we had a bit like, we'll say underdogs where we started the season. No one expected us, and we started, and because we finished quite well the season before,
Yeah.
but and we carried on the run, and I think we won the first 9 games of the season.
Yeah.
And then we just carried on. Everyone thought we were just gonna drop. We kind of like pulled it together. There was big teams like Wolves, Brentford.
Yeah, that was quite a strong
Preston.
year.
So it was a strong year. And we finally at the end, because like I said, we had a short squad at the end, which kind of like we picked up a few injuries and stuff like that.
I remember when you come and played here. I remember seeing you lot, and you were really good that year.
Yeah, we were good, to be fair.
I remember you from that year.
We were good. We should have gone up, really.
Yeah.
We went like play off the final 2-0 up at half time against Rotherham. Yeah.
Rotherham.
Is that the one where Alex Ravel scored?
That's the way this
that the
goes.
game?
Yeah, from the
Oh my
from 40
God, what
yards. So
Steve
big guy.
Evans was their manager.
Steve Evans
wasn't
scored.
Yeah,
like,
what
running
a
on the
goal
touchline.
that
Like,
is.
I see it on Sky Sports
He
all
had
the
his
time.
seat.
My head's going. That's fine.
he? Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
and then
realise that
missed
was the
I
case.
missed the penalty. I went there.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know we battered you a few times
Yeah,
about that.
yeah, so don't act now.
No,
we act like we're sorry, but it's hilarious.
Sorry,
no, but that's the worst. Like even when we'll look at it later, but you look at last year, the penalty shootout. It's the worst way to.
I don't think I've ever won a penalty shootout.
It's the worst way. Isn't it?
Never, because went to playoff semi-finals when I was at Bournemouth. Same. Lost on penalties. So.
So yeah, you played your most games there, but before you went to Orient, you went on loan to Dagenham and Redbridge. I know you wanted us to mention this. You had a little. How many games did you play there? You went in towards Second half of the season.
It was only 11 games or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Great Escape.
The Great Escape.
That so I was signing there because Shot just injured. So at Bournemouth I was injured for 6 months.
Yeah.
So the manager sent me there too.
Did you just say shock? I was injured.
I can't say it now, and it was on there. But I was injured. Yeah. So I was at hamstring for like 6 months, and then come back say you just need to get some season nearly finished, just get some games, and then come back next season. So I went to Dagenham, and they were like 6 points in the from the
relegation.
safety.
Yeah.
Inside the relegation with like 11 games, and then we went on the run and just got safe with like 3 games left. So
what year was that?
11, 12.
I could have put him in there, to be fair. Big John still. He was some character.
I want to say that was when Paolo was the gaffer.
I don't know.
Possible.
Yeah, I'm sure it was.
2012, 2013. No, 2011,
11, 12.
12, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was that year.
So your
So
contract.
I remember going to Daggers away.
Yeah, John Steele, he was some character. I forgot. He was great. But I had loads of good managers, to be fair.
Do you want to add another manager to your
I put
list?
John
'Cause
Steele, hey, we've got a big background staff.
A lot of experience in management.
Very different things, all of them. He was just funny, like his speeches and stuff. He was proper old school. I remember, like, because I did quite well there, and then so we were winning games, and then my missus was still in Bournemouth, so I said, "Oh, can I go back to Bournemouth after the game?" And he was like, "When do you want to come back?" So I was joking, like Thursday, and he was like, "Right, all right. If we win, you come back Thursday." So we're winning, we're doing well. So I keep coming like back to Bournemouth and come back on Thursday to Dagenham. Just trains Thursday, Friday, game Saturday.
Bosh.
Buzzing.
Love that.
And I used to say to him, like, it's fine, because I was on loan from Bournemouth. I said,
Yeah.
I can go back and train with Bournemouth if you want. He's like, you do whatever you want.
That's class.
Yeah. And then nearly signed for them after. Yeah.
Yeah. So you went on loan there, and you come back to Bournemouth. Was your contract up then?
Yeah, so when I was gone on loan, the manager changed, and then at the end of season, that manager just...
And then Orient come about.
Yeah, and then it came to that.
Decent.
So you've had a couple of promotions as well, haven't you? So obviously after you were at Orient, you went Doncaster, and you got a promotion. Every time we go Doncaster, we walk up and down the corridors, and all we can see is your face everywhere.
Yeah.
So what was that like, getting promoted there?
Yeah, it was good. So actually, funny enough, like, just strangely, I signed the injured.
Yeah.
So I was injured. So
Frenchie.
I signed it. I signed it, and then after pre-season, like, Matt Hill was killing me. So I had the surgery at the start of season, and then I only started playing in October or something, November, and then we got promoted. So yeah, it was good. It was like with Dan Ferguson, loved him.
And as Jonas says, every time we go back there, you're like, look,
Yeah, look,
I'm on the wall.
Yeah.
Look at me.
To be fair, you are all over the wall there.
Yeah, it's all over the wall.
They loved that year
in the
there.
tunnel.
Yeah, it was a good year. Yeah.
Love that.
And then obviously you didn't play as much as you wanted to at MK, but you got promoted there as well. I'm not.
So MK was a mad season, but
Can you even claim that one?
me?
You played.
Yeah.
No,
played
I
at the
don't
Studs.
really play. Well,
Do you claim it?
I feel
It's
like
not on your Wikipedia page.
no. I feel like we had a great change room,
Yeah.
and yeah, like I was part of it with the.
Good.
So if you ask them, yeah, probably. But same, like, so funny. I was so in off season. I was training with Bournemouth, trying to stay fit before I signed to a club.
Yeah.
Pull my calf.
Baby cow was moving.
Baby
Yeah.
cow was
So actually, some sorries, like, kicked me. I blame him. Kicked me. I got dead calf, and then we were running, and then pull my calf. Go back to the car, look at my phone, my agent say, you got a medical tomorrow at MK. I was like, about that. About that, I just pulled my calf.
Classic
I think.
Frenchie noises.
And then I went there, did the medical. They say that, well, just wait, get better, and then come back in 2-3 weeks. Then I end up signing there. Missed the start of season. Then as I got fit, first time I'm in the squad, we go crew away, travel sick a bit, so I'm taking too many caffeine shots, yeah.
We want to talk about something about your travelling thing in a minute as well, by the way, that you don't know about.
60 minutes I come on, Bosh, 2-foot tackle, red card. Oh, Manager's eye, so I never believe someone that's got
never a dull
world-
moment with Frenchie, is there?
And then on the Tuesday after that, we do indoor game, put my hammy. Then as I'm coming back, first training back, my hammy goes again. Then I was running from that second rehab on my hamstring. My knee started hurting. I'm like, I haven't done nothing. Then I'm off 3 months with my knee. Then come back, playing in probably 5 games. Then pull my hammy again.
You're killing me.
But we had a good time. Like, if you ask the physio, man, we had a good time, man.
You had a good time in that
No,
physio,
I met some nice people.
Right.
Still talk to them.
Talk to me.
You were just talking about travelling then, and like
Talk to
travel
me
sickness.
about this. What is this? What happens?
Where
does it come from?
I'm watching the video.
Yeah.
That is my missus' pregnancy cushion.
So basically, before we started, George, the sports scientist, turned up in the kit room with a long cushion,
I've seen it earlier.
which is obviously a pregnancy cushion.
Yeah.
Frenchie, what do you do with this pregnancy
I know,
cushion?
but we
and
are
where is
on
it?
the coach, so we don't know.
I'm not a very good traveller, so when I come, I'll bring my yoga mattress,
Right.
this, and
Yeah.
a pillow,
And what do you do in
and
the
then I
coach?
just sleep on the floor. And it's like,
You
for
get
like
on
in
the floor.
middle, yeah.
You might be covering your mic, so I don't know if anyone can hear you.
Just like that.
But so you get
So
on
I
the
usually
floor in the
sleep on the
coach.
floor in the middle of the.
So we don't see this because we're
Yeah,
in the van.
we're in the van,
I never knew this.
Yeah.
This is incredible.
This
This
is
is
glad that I got a cushion back.
this is some brand new information.
Do you know that?
No,
No.
I had no idea.
I've done that. I've done that quite a lot. Just sleeping. I've always done that
It's incredible.
because I'm.
I mean, we've been on a coach with you multiple times
Because
before.
when we
Yeah.
before COVID we were, but
Yeah.
I never.
You didn't.
I didn't even
But
know
I
you get
never
travel sick.
noticed.
To be fair.
Yeah, I get travel sick.
To be fair, I was usually at the front with my AirPods in, just watching Netflix.
Yeah.
Especially with Westy, innit?
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Traffic
Like,
finder.
AirPods in,
The
like,
traffic finder's on. But
you know, and listening to Mildy, just get your headphones in.
yeah, I'm not a
Job
good
done.
traveller.
Yeah. Madness. Absolute madness.
Swindon then. Let's go on to Swindon.
Swindon indeed. So basically, we want to start right at the start of
Yeah.
your time
The
at
first
Swindon.
day we met you.
Because the start of this pre-season, we're told, right, you need to go Southampton to the
Yeah.
uni, bring all the kit down, and then we're doing 2 days of testing. We're like, right, that's fine. No problem at all. So we're in the car park, in the van. We get out of the van.
Hadn't even started unloading anything.
Nothing at all. I think we met Rob Hunt,
Yeah, yeah.
and then another guy gets out of a car.
A little car park.
Tiny little car park. Frenchie walks up to us.
Because you were one of the first players we signed as well.
Hello, I'm Frenchie. I was like, right, are we allowed to call you Frenchie? What's your real name? What am I doing? And he's like, no, Frenchie.
I get that a few times.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
class.
you one of the
People
first
don't
players
like
we-
it. Like I introduce myself as Frenchie, and like some people are like,
Well, that's why I asked.
How did that nickname come about? Did you?
Because he's French.
Yeah.
"Do you remember when the trial is played? I said, "Whoa, why did they call you Frenchie?"
Obviously, I know that, but like,
because I'm German.
did you like when did it come about, and did you do it yourself, or did somebody?
No, I think when I was at Bournemouth, they were calling me different. I can't say on podcast. But then I went to Leighton Orient, and I'm pretty sure Shaw's when he was there, like Ben Shawley, said he started it.
Because you two play centre back together.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right. I think he did it. He started calling me Frenchie, and it just I kind of like it because people can't say my name properly.
Yeah.
So then at the minute we're gonna talk about it after, but I've been in that Bournemouth, and they will call me Mathieu, and I'm like, sometimes I just not used to it.
Yeah, so you don't respond.
Yeah.
That's class.
Yeah.
Because you just want people to call you Frenchie.
When I tell the
It
ref,
is
like,
class.
when I was captain, go to the ref and say, yeah, Frenchie, and they was like, can I call you Frenchie? I'm like,
I just remember that first day we were just like,
Yeah, it's cool.
yeah, it's cool. I like it. Don't mind
Love
it.
that.
but yeah, that was the start of a great season because we had that day at Southampton. A couple of weeks later we went La Manga, and that kick-started like an unbelievable season. How was that trip? I mean, for us, it was our first pre-season tour. We thought it was class. How did
it
it?
was good. It's probably
It was-
my first pre-season tour like that.
Really?
It was just. I think the gaffer like Richie is very good with that.
Yeah.
There's a time to work and a time to enjoy yourself. So we worked hard there. We had some tough days,
very
but then
double
we had
sessions.
we had some good times as well.
Good times.
Yeah.
Went down to the beach.
As he looks at me with a smile on his face.
Yeah.
We went down to the beach and did like the thing in the sea, didn't we?
Yeah.
And we had a couple of the older lads. You all went out for like a drink in the evening every night, and we went out with staff.
Yeah, like Richie was like, you're allowed to have like one every night. So it was a good social out. It
was.
was brought on quite a lot of new players, isn't it?
Yeah,
we had a few
loads.
trialists, and
We just get to know each other. I
It
think
was
that
brilliant.
there's one we played the last game. Was it Everton?
Yeah, we
And
played
then we
Everton.
beat them, and then after Richie was like, "Oh, we've got go karting," and then we go out, and then
Everyone's like,
can we just leave the go karting?
can we just go
It's
out?
40 degrees out there.
Yeah.
that was hot out there.
So hot.
That
Yeah, it was hot.
So hot.
But it was good. Like we had a good time. Still remember like people sleep in your van.
Yeah,
or
in the
something.
van.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. We were going to save this story.
Yeah.
But basically, the last night, everyone's allowed just go
Yeah.
out, but you
Yeah, we
have to
went
be
to a
at
beach bar,
breakfast
didn't we, in the
at
afternoon
the
when
right
we
time.
went out?
Yeah, you have to be at breakfast at the right time. Do what you want, but be responsible and be there. So I wake up. Well, I was asleep in my bed. My phone starts ringing. I'm thinking, what is going on here? So I've looked at my phone. It's like 7 a.m. It's already 30 degrees outside. And there's a name on my phone, and I'm like, oh my God, what does he want? What has happened here? Hello, mate, what's up? We've been at a club, and we've come outside, and it's daytime.
So
We
got in the
thought
van.
it was still night. I don't know where I am. We've got an hour to get to breakfast.
Somehow they were like 20, a good 20 minutes.
They were a
weren't
good 20 minutes away. So he sent me the location. We got there thinking there was just one of them, or two of them. There was four. So we've thrown everyone in the back and got there, and then Luke McCormack's got a video from his
when it
from
was
his
just
thing,
turned on.
and we're opening the door, and there's players falling out, and oh my God!
At
but
least they made it to training.
everyone made
Someone
it to
didn't.
training. Well, I say everyone made
Someone
it to training. Someone didn't make it to training.
Some goalkeeper coach.
Yeah,
Don't
everyone-
say names.
I think that's a story for another time.
Yeah.
But
Everyone
just
had to be
saying,
there for-
no, I've got to say, because he just turned up like Mildy he likes to give
Right,
a bit.
his story.
But he turned
is that-
up and that was awful that he was late.
He
basically.
was asleep.
He managed to turn it round.
The door locked itself. Everybody else had left, and nobody woke him up.
Yeah, that was not true.
So he's then come out and he's tried running to where we are. He's
Go
gone
through
the wrong
bushes,
way.
Go through the bushes.
He's
did he?
rang me. He's run across some field. There was a snake. There was something else. Some other rubbish. He went across a golf course. I don't know what he was doing. He had cuts all down his legs.
And then
And I've driven and found him and taken him to training.
you lot were doing the warm up or training or something. I was just stood there on the side. He walked up with
Oh
me
yeah, you got the blame for something.
and everyone was just like, "Hey!"
We're giving him a bit of stick like Mildy.
I remember
fine,
Rick-
and he was like, "Well, me, crucify me."
Richie was like half human, half not. Like,
Yeah, no,
Richie was laughing inside. But
I knew all you boys were having to do the running in the heat. And then we got in the van and drove back to Swindon. Yeah, that was a great trip. And that, how did you find that year?
Yeah, it was very good actually.
Mm.
Yeah, it started like that, and then I thought we were very good at this, especially at the start. We were very good, but we didn't really get.
No,
many
I was
results, and it
looking
weird,
last
like-
night, and we were
Nah, but-
4th, 5th, 6th, even 7th.
But
at
like
one
one-
point.
We were bad.
I remember the first 3 games we got 7 out of 9 because we Scunthorpe, Exeter,
Oh, that was a good day. the
and
first
Carlisle at home we won 3-2. And then we played Cheltenham, we done well away. Leighton Orient,
We drew in it.
Yeah,
yeah,
we,
we drew.
A
But
lot of games were better.
did you have a goal disallowed?
Yeah, you had a goal disallowed.
Yeah,
The header.
celebrating and
Yeah,
then
the
Seen
header.
that?
still celebrating with
See,
the fan.
someone had to write the quiz this week, so I've done a lot of research.
Was that giving anything away?
Nice.
Nope, that
Um,
gives nothing away.
Yeah, and I remember we went to Leighton Orient in the grey kit. We'd done really well there. So that was. Is there any
Yeah,
memory?
Leighton Orient. Like people, actually, I did a podcast about with a Swindon Leighton Orient fan, and they were talking about this.
Mm.
That
How
one
good
of the
we were.
best performances.
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, we looked really good that.
Incredible that
we
day.
are good.
And then later in the year, we had like the Plymouth game, the Exeter game at home, when it was like pretty much when Doyle and Yates come back. So it was
The
good.
atmosphere that day was mad.
That was good.
But I think that,
Exeter.
just looking at the results, just going back to that, the last, I think it was 12 weeks before the season was cut off, we were top of the league.
Yeah.
So we had been top
No, we were the best team that year.
for almost 3 months. We had been
We
top.
were the best team.
So yeah, we were the best team.
But yeah, but for it to get cut short, it was just like seeing all the videos the last couple of weeks of Orient, and obviously you know what it's like yourself with
killer.
promotion. Like with the group we had, it was just now I didn't really at the time. I was sort of obviously buzzing because we'd gone up, but also gutted. Now once I've seen all these like videos of teams getting promoted now, and like
Especially this
hearing
last
stories
week.
from different players of like doing it properly and having the fans run on the pitch, having the team.
Seeing Richie, Hunty, Lydon, Viggs.
It's such a shame that season got.
Ada.
It was nice.
We haven't mentioned yet.
No, Ada.
But Ada, the Kitman at Orient, who Frenchie loves.
Yeah.
Don't know who
my
loves more.
My favourite Kitman.
Yeah, cheers, mate. To be fair, he's our favourite Kitman as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, seeing all those guys celebrate it properly, and
I said like
you're so happy for them, but at the same time,
we got robbed of it.
Yeah, we got robbed.
But
massively.
And then the next year, then didn't go quite as to plan, did it?
Not quite to plan.
No.
Not quite.
Obviously, like the first couple of games, I remember. Obviously, it was
we were good.
No fans here, but I remember we had like Rochdale and Burton out here, and we done well, and went to like Peterborough and Blackpool. We're doing all right.
Yeah.
But then it just obviously Richie moved on to Salford. How was that year for you?
Yeah, it was tough. Yeah. It was tough. I still feel like I feel like when we see like it was not that we're not that down. I feel like if Richie stayed all season, we'll have managed to stay up. Probably it was not ideal, and probably have to make changes after. But I think we will have had enough to stay up.
We did lose a lot of players, didn't we? Obviously in the summer, coming into the season.
Then after it just became ridiculous, isn't it?
But he wanted to keep Isgrove, and he wanted to keep Doyle, and he wanted to keep Yatesy, and with the situation the club were in, there was no way they were
especially
ever
with COVID,
pull that out of the.
And like I'll say, like when he was there, well, obviously I know like some fans thought before him, like the ownership and that, they were not too happy with it.
Yeah.
But from when I came in, the first season I didn't really see any of it. Like it was kind of.
Because he kept all of that.
He kept like
there.
all together. It was just maybe he had things to deal with, but from us as a player, he just kind of like hide it from us, or we felt like it was fine there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then that's when he left. Like you can see, like just gone a bit all over the shop, really.
Yeah. Let's be honest, it did.
COVID didn't help either, that, to be fair.
No, of course, and not having fans,
like
and there not being any money coming in. And
it hit a lot of clubs differently.
Yeah. But
and some clubs dealt with it.
Your boy Sheridan as well.
My boy. I don't know about my boy. I didn't get invited to the end of the season.
Well, is it John that did?
So basically, when the season was done and people were leaving, there was an invite to go around and have a drink and say goodbye. Who was the only person not invited?
You.
Me. Yeah. Everyone else was there.
I wasn't invited.
Anyway, let's talk about.
Let's move on.
There was like one highlight of that season, and that was the Oxford game that happened when we went there and won. But it was meant to happen before. Obviously, a few people got COVID. I think Richie was one of them.
Yeah, and
the analyst, and I think there might have been one or two players.
Hunty as well was out.
And we had a meeting, and Richie said that you were going to take the game, didn't he?
Yeah.
And you went home, and we done a session. I joined in that session. I remember I was in the box.
You were taking Frenchie's place.
Yeah, I think I was taking your plate. And then obviously you went home and you were putting all the videos in the group of like set pieces and all this. And
I was at it.
Yeah, you were at it.
I was at it. Proper gaffer.
Yeah, we were ready.
Yeah.
About
That's three.
So I don't really. I never really wanted to be
we didn't have Mildy either, did we?
A gaffer.
No,
he was.
No, we didn't have Mildy. Mildy had
it as well.
Yeah. So what happened is that rules because they were in the office together. They all had to self-isolate.
Yeah,
it was the coach, wasn't it? Yeah, they were all on the coach together.
And then Richie like pulled me. I think it was on the Thursday, and he said to me like, "I've got to go." Like, No, he was on a Friday morning before the session.
Yeah.
And then they told him he had to leave, so he left. And he said to me like, "Yeah, you take the team to more." I said, "All right. Like, do you want to be on the phone with me and do the subs and stuff like that?" Like, it was like, "No, it's fine. Like, you know what I want my team to play.
Yeah.
You know what we do. So you just do it." Ah, okay. That's fine. All right. So we just went and did some tactical work.
Yeah.
Absolute class.
Hey, we were prepared, innit?
Everyone.
I went home that evening. We had packed the van and everything ready to go. Literally, the minute I got home, maybe when you got home as well, Steve, message comes through, game cancelled.
I already watched Oxford about 20 times.
Game cancelled.
I was watching all the clips.
I was like, this is going to be unbelievable. We're going to go there with no management.
We're going to go there with nothing.
we'll
Just
miss a couple of
Frenchie,
players
us
and we're
two.
going to go and win.
Did we have a physio? We had a physio.
Yeah, we must
Yeah.
have done.
Yeah.
Must
But
have
then a
had
couple of
physio.
months later, we went on and won though. That was good.
So I'm still unbeaten as a manager. So
Well played.
That was the highlight of that year, then going on there
100%.
and winning. I remember 2 goals
Yeah.
last 5 minutes.
Do you want to add yourself to your list?
yeah, we put myself on it.
Yeah, put yourself on the 5-a-side team. Unbelievable.
So yeah,
So yeah, that year,
that was good.
that year come to an end.
Well,
Well,
before that year come to an end,
yeah.
we had MK Dons away, didn't we, Frenchie?
Yeah,
Talk to me about MK Dons away.
I spoke about it. The other day.
How long hadn't you played for before that game?
Well, it was long. I think
Good
it was
few months.
3-4 months. I think because I had the grade, the high grade like hamstring on the 10, and I didn't really train. And then I trained 2-3 days.
Yeah.
And
2
then-
days, I reckon.
And then and then Tommy said to me, "Oh, I need you to play on Saturday." I was like, "Yeah, it's fine, no problem. Let's go,
No problem.
let's go. Just need
Oh,
to win
terrible.
to stay up against the team to just pop in it. Well, it's fine.
They were so good as well.
Let's
weren't
go, my old team." And then got there, and then he didn't start great. Scored. Was it 2?
I think it went
Yeah.
2
And
0
then
up.
like
2-0
penalty. I still meant it hit my head, but got a penalty.
Did it?
Yeah, it did. I
It
promise
did,
you.
all right.
And then he just dragged me. What was it?
27 minutes, I
Yeah.
think.
I think so. Because one of the French boy at Bournemouth, he got dragged at 36 minutes. I said, could be worse, mate. could be worse.
Yeah.
26 minutes.
And then, so what was the score of that game, Jonah? 5-0?
5-1.
Yeah.
5-1?
I think we
5-0?
scored. I think we scored.
Did we score?
I don't think it
I
really
don't think we
We
matters.
scored one, yeah.
Dunno.
And then, so we got relegated. And then for some reason I got sent to do the press.
I mean, that's just
That was a good time. That.
I never forget driving,
good times.
coming back from that game though, and
Good
listening to the
times.
radio. Actually, it might have been after the Wigan game, because we had the Wigan the last day, we won 4-3. We were listening to the radio, and like, obviously we had been relegated, and you were talking on this then, going to come back next year and
Hello,
make sure we
yeah.
put things right and get promoted again. I remember listening to that, like coming back thinking like, I was proper positive, even though like.
Do I remember it right that you were going to retire?
No, that was at the end of the last season.
No, I still had 1 year.
Yeah.
Right.
Still had 1 year.
Okay, but you were going to stay and you were going to try and put things right. And you
Yeah. I didn't mean it like I thought.
were 100%.
Yeah.
And last year,
Yeah.
it
How
was
was it?
so
So
close.
How was,
to that,
how,
isn't it?
how was last year for you? Because I know you've said to us a couple of times that it's up there. It rivals the promotion.
Yeah,
year.
yeah, it was. It was.
You liked the group, didn't
just
you?
because the way
It started.
the way it was as well, the way it started, we kind of like forget we're just
You were one of the
5,
famous.
6 of us, like
One of the famous 6.
and then we just
3
training
members
with
of
the
staff.
with the 18s,
Yeah.
and yeah, it
Playing
was
at Melksham.
everyone really that did milled
Yeah.
the
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
picks, and everyone that
Yeah.
did double job, the people that were
And
in.
everyone jumped in, even people like Woody in the academy.
Yeah, yeah,
Come
they
and
did, yeah.
assisted some bits. And
And then the
helped
players
out.
were kind of like everyone just didn't moan, just
Yeah, everyone
get on
just-
with it, that's
yeah.
pushing each other.
It was
and
class, to
great,
be
like we had
fair.
some great people. Like I say Payne, I always say like it's one of my favourite teammates
Well
I've
done.
ever been with.
Well
Unbelievable.
So it's like
One of
Payne,
the nicest.
Need to try and get him on the pod, Jonah.
Dion, Jordan,
Jojo and goal.
Conti, and then Jojo side.
Yeah.
We had it was a good group in it.
Yeah. And then obviously
And then the
they own
takeover.
the
yeah.
takeover, and then attracting people like Glad's back and William, Johnny,
Yeah.
and all these players, and then literally had 2 weeks to prepare, and then kick off the season like we did a couple of years ago at Scunthorpe, and then great year last year.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it ended
How it
losing on
ended.
penalties,
Yeah.
and
The way it started,
which
was
wasn't-
mental.
but to be in that position from where we were, like
Those last 5 games,
yeah, you were
Incredible,
Like we
by the way.
say it all the time, how like good you were.
little laugh
Like
like that.
I never forget, like especially the.
Stop it.
I know we lost, but the Port Vale game away,
Yeah.
in between sort of
Absolute
the
warrior.
halfway line and the end of the pitch, James Wilson,
Yeah.
Wilson's running at you, and you've just Cruyff turned, and he's literally run about 10 yards. You've just absolutely done it, and that's
Chopped
just
him up.
one of my favourite memories from you that sticks out, because you were on fire that towards the end of the season.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy my football, to be fair,
Mm.
but I think it comes to just feeling fit, feeling the right environment, structure around it, and then you just kind of enjoy yourself into it. So I did enjoy it, and there was something in my head where I thought it was my last season. I thought I was done.
Yeah, I remember you.
And I was taking it. I used to joke like with Glad, yeah. And every time I was going on a pitch, I was like, "Oh, that's my testimonial.
Yeah,
that's my testimonial."
Yeah.
You always like saying this.
And I started the first game. I was in the room with Mathieu. I said, "Oh, that's my testimonial." And then I think where I was taking in like everything that was happening in the games, like sharing with my little boy, my family and stuff.
He comes to a lot of the games, didn't he?
Yeah, and he started like really enjoying football. I get emotional just talking about it, just because for me it was like important. He started like because we had COVID where he didn't see anything.
Yeah.
Start enjoying football and then
you started getting to that.
Come in and then I was injured a bit that season as well, so he did shock. Didn't see much, and then gonna start playing, and he was coming to the games, loving it. It just made it like so much more special, really. And then like the fans that we kind of got, I felt a bit like that connection I had with Leighton Orient fan at that time was like really, them games we had there.
Yeah.
Like, towards the end, I felt like there was like that little connection.
Like the Barrow game.
Yeah. Some of these games were packed. And
we felt it and we saw it. Because you can.
Even like bigger connection than when we got promoted. I felt. It was like special, like that Warsaw game away, that Forest Green here.
The fans and
it was
everything
just like
was
unbelievable.
The whole club was buzzing. Did that sort of last few games at the end of the season, is that what made you want to do another year?
Yeah, because I was gone now. You knew, boys, I was like, I was finished, really. In my head, that was my last season. And then, it was like, the manager just, it was 2 or 3 days before he left, he was like, want you to stay, and so I was like,
yeah, I remember we were in the...
He said like, we'll just kind of like manage so you can see your family maybe more and just manage your body and stuff. I was like, yeah, sounds good.
I remember we were in the van. I can't remember if it the end of that season, or I feel like it was when we were coming back for pre-season. Me and you were in the van, Steve, and Frenchie rang because you were here. I think we had been training, so it must have been at the start of this season. And you were like, "Are you boys like on your way back?" And we were like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I'm here. I can't." You said you need something or something, and the connection was awful. So we were thinking like, "Is he not going to sign or something?" And we come here, and then you were like, "No, I'm staying." We were panicking though, weren't we? Do you remember that?
We were like,
it was the way you worded it, and then just put the phone down. It was like, we were like, you said you needed something, and we were like, what? So we were buzzing.
Those last 4 or 5 games last year, it was like, well, I don't even know how to describe it.
It was like when you first come here,
your performances were there.
Yeah.
You were fully like in the moment. Do you know what I mean? And you could see it because you were playing so well.
I feel like, no, I can say it because it doesn't really matter, but I feel like since my Donny injuries, I never really felt like the same player, like physically and stuff, and always kind of been frustrated. And it's been tough with injury, like staying fit and stuff like that. And then that last bit of the season where, to be fair, the gaffer did really well with me, where he's managing me, and I was like playing just once a week and stuff. And the boys looking after me fitness-wise. And I felt good, and I was enjoying my environment around me. And it's probably, the best I've played since that time, the best I felt. So it made me, love it and think, maybe I can do another year.
Yeah.
And like I say, like we say, we're gonna get promoted, so let's do it. I thought we could build on that. Obviously, it hasn't really happened that way, but and the way I got injured, like kind of like the fact that I finished last season
on such
thinking that was like it was gonna be the end, made me enjoy it.
Yeah.
And just kind of like make memories, and then now like what's happening now, it's kind of like make it easier.
Yeah.
I feel like
because you've already done the process.
In my head.
Yeah.
So, but it was a good time, with the boys. I wish like that team we would have shared like the promotion together.
I mean, the changing room after that game, having spoken to you before about it, when we've spoken about like your moments, your best moments, you say that is one of your moments that you remember from your career.
Yeah.
Just because of the togetherness.
Yeah.
Even though we didn't succeed,
Yeah, I'm a weird. So we talked about the promotion earlier, and weirdly, like the best like 2 moment I got was Wembley with Leighton Orient when we lost, and probably Bourville.
Yeah.
And it's a weird, like it's stupid because it's the 2-1 I lost really, but so say for example with Leighton Orient, I remember we had that song all season and we were so close together, and then at Wembley we used to have that song we used to take on before games, and I remember like feeling like so emotional before the game, and just like memories. And then same here, like I can remember Paul Ver when we come back in the change room once the madness happened, and then seeing like everyone so like down and like almost crying, and everyone just like cutting each other and stuff like that. It was weird, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was so weird. I was sat next to Paney with my arm around him because he was
But
crying his eyes
like,
out.
it is them emotion that you don't get in anything else than like in football. And yeah, it's nice when you win, but when you go through something like that with like a group of people, I think it's just special.
Yeah.
Mixed emotions as well because of what happened on the pitch. You know?
Yeah, it was mental. Yeah.
But
Yeah,
when we got into the changing room, it was emotional. To be fair.
Yeah, and I made some few friends in Cornwall as well.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Twitter's a wonderful place.
It was fun doing a summer. Yeah, it was good.
Oh, it's mad. It's mad. So this year, you obviously played a few,
Yeah.
and then we had the behind closed doors friendly at Newport,
Yeah.
which is ultimately where you picked up the injury,
Yeah.
which we were just like, well,
We
maybe it's just a little twist, maybe it'll be all right.
we
on
were sat in
Monday.
the stand there, weren't we?
You thought it'd be all right on
Yeah.
Wednesday. You were like, no, I'm fine, not a
Yeah.
problem.
We were sat in the stand that they had there,
Yeah.
weren't we? And as you went down, we saw it from a distance, and we saw your hand go up, and like, we thought, oh god,
Maybe
it didn't
just
look
like,
good.
oh, no.
I remember we walked round and like carried you through to the physio room, and then we were sat in there with their physio, and he was saying, oh, I don't think it's too bad. Like, it will see if it swells up, and you had the game ready on and all that. And then the next morning you were in here, and it was, you could tell that it was not going to be good. And then obviously
She had 4 knees
you
on one
find
leg.
out the
Yeah,
injury.
it was not good.
But that was, yeah, it's not the ideal way, was it?
Yeah, it was frustrating. Because I've played quite a few games as well. Like, look,
Yeah.
You had played quite a few.
yeah, I was playing quite a few, and at my age, I didn't really feel like I needed to play that game. There's football in it. Just,
Yeah, it happens,
It happens that swear just happened. No contact. I never with
You
all
went
the
on a
injuries
run,
I had,
yeah.
I'd never really had any knee problems.
Just
Yeah.
muscle, more muscle.
Yeah,
Oh,
more
no.
muscles. Yeah, so it just happened. So then
We spent most of the game sat in there then with you.
Yeah.
it's just like meant to happen. And stuff,
Who else
so.
came in? Reece Devine came in
Yeah.
that day as well, didn't he?
Wasn't a good.
With an injury, and we hadn't seen him for months.
Yeah, it was
well, he
not-
come back and played at Orient.
That was
didn't
not
he,
the best friendly game.
Day to forget
But
that was.
It is what it's not. It's no
Really
point
was.
looking back.
Really
And we,
was.
well, we have as well, and I know all the lads have. We've missed you around the place because obviously we've been here 4.5 years, and we did a half a season, then you joined, so you've pretty much been here the whole time we have, and we've seen you pretty much every day for 4 years, and you're just a brilliant character around the place. Obviously a great player as well, so we've missed you. Just not having you, like the experience and just you as a person. People mention it all the time. We've missed you around the
Well,
place.
people talk about losing Glads and
Yeah.
losing Reedy and losing Angus. We also lost you. I mean,
Yeah.
people don't talk about it because
Every-
you didn't leave the club.
Yeah.
Every
But-
time, like you come back in now, like you come for a game, and that everyone's just like buzzing to see you. Like as soon as you walk into like a room, everyone's just like you walk into here on a match day before, and everyone's like, "Oh, Frenchie." So yeah,
Love it.
Yeah, thank you.
So
yeah, I did enjoy that part.
What is next for Frenchie is the
yeah.
question.
What have you been up
so, well, like, obviously the last 2 or 3 years I've been preparing for doing my financial advising exam. So I'm almost there. I think I've got 10 days left before I'm fully qualified and I can start helping people. So that when we're talking about that in the change room and stuff, so as I got older, I feel like that got. When I was younger, I was selfish. Like I was really ambitious, and then as I grew older, like I said to you, when I feel I was not the player I used to be, or I couldn't reach I kind of like enjoyed that bit where I could trying to help like younger players, and trying to help people, trying to be, just trying to help others. and there's one way to do it was like coaching, but I'm not really. I didn't really want that. I wanted just for my family.
Yeah, of course.
So then it was like financial advice, like, so you know me, I'm tight as anything.
Frenchie's never bought a pair of boots ever.
So I'm very
Anything
tight.
between size 8 and 11 here, take it.
Frenchie will get in and it's fine. He'll even wear an odd pair if he has to.
We've seen that a few times.
Yeah, so I've been, I'm known to be tight. I don't feel I'm tight, but it's just like, for me, like all my career, because I've always been aware of career finish so early. Yeah. And I was always worried, like, I've got money at the minute, but when you finish, like, I need something to be ready. So I always thought about it. And what made me think about it is when I didn't see young players or people that I play with not doing it. So my aim is trying to help them people where I feel they could probably trust me, people that I feel like I know would vouch for me that I would not trying to do them over when there's just so many people around football. So that's my aim, really, just trying to help people, not just in football, like in general. So that's that. And then same, like, just to help. So when I was injured, I've seen Bournemouth, I was doing nothing because of my knee. And I've seen they sign 2 French players, and because I remember how I felt when I came from France. I messaged my old teammate, the assistant there, says, if they need anything, I'm in Bournemouth, I'm done doing nothing, so they can call me. And same, I did nothing in the back of my mind, it was just to help them because of what I've gone through.
Well, of course, yeah.
And then they just end up saying, like, oh, we could need you, like, to come help, like, for tactical and games. And then Swindon been very good, like, just help me, like, just trying to make the best of a bad situation. So, and it's been a good experience. I've been helping them on game days and stuff, and it's been quite cool.
Yeah, so
different experience. Yeah.
So you got some football shirts for your boy.
Yeah, that's the main thing, really. I feel a bit awkward because I've never really asked a shirt when I was playing. Yeah. But now I've got that little boy. He loves football, and he's just like, I'm the best dad when I bring a shirt. So it's just worth, like, just feeling a bit silly when I ask a shirt. But
yeah, it's worth it.
No, it's been class, to be fair. Great experience. Like,
best one you've got for him so far?
So I like Maris because like, he's from my academy as well. But Jack Grealish, and he met him, and he was lit, to be fair.
He loves Grealish as well, doesn't he?
He loves Grealish, like, he's
even got the hair.
And then, it was class. Like, so Grealish was talking to us in the coaching office after the game, and he was so good. Like, you know, you've got a perception of people.
Oh, of course.
Of players. Yeah. He's the best by far I've ever met.
Is he?
At any level. Like, he was talking to everyone. Like, everyone that came, and everyone likes him, so everyone asking, like, a bit of his time. And he was the last in the chain where everyone was waiting in the bus, and he was just talking to everyone. I said, listen, my boy loves you, can I get him down? Boy him down. He's talking to him, like, my boy thinks he's our best mate.
Yeah.
And he's like, just made his day, and he said, I've already given my shirt, but I'm gonna send one for you. I'm thinking,
yeah, all right.
Yeah, once he's back in Manchester, like, there's no way, like. And then received it to, like, to my mate, like, Luca, and he's just bossing.
I bet he is.
That's class.
Every month he gives me
wears it. We're big kids as well, because last week Frenchie turned up to a game with a Jack Stevens shirt.
Yeah.
Which is to Stephen Jonah, best wishes, Jack Stevens.
He obviously used to play for us, so.
He's a legend, to be fair, like, I like him.
Yeah, we're
buzzing. I never met him before, like, play against him, obviously. But then I come there, like, obviously some people just look at me, like, obviously they don't know who I am, and they're thinking, like, always, like, but he's just been class to just come, like, talk to me.
Yeah.
And then when I said about Swindon, I think he's got good memories.
He was good here. He done well.
He was good,
so good, and he's been very good with Bournemouth as well.
Yeah, he was so good.
He done a good career.
So good.
Nice shirt as well.
I think we've spoken loads, haven't we?
Yeah.
Is it time to have some fun?
You had enough of me, like, talking.
No, not at all. Never have enough for Frenchie.
Right.
But is it time to have some fun?
Yeah. Go on.
Is it time to do the last quiz of the season?
I'm not very good with quizzes.
Everybody says this, but we're 4-1
down.
down.
But John has got a weird memory.
He's got a weird memory, but this isn't a weird quiz.
I haven't in the quizzes.
Right, so this week, I'm quizmaster. It's Jonah against Frenchie. Jonah's never won a quiz. But I had never won a quiz last time, and I beat Wakey.
Come on.
We'll see. Right. We've got 7 questions.
Yeah.
All right, so that we don't have a draw.
Yeah.
And let's go question number... Oh, before we go question number 1, to answer, shout your name.
With your hand up.
Jonah always puts his hand up.
I just same time as shout. What? Yeah,
What?
Go on.
Yeah, just Frenchie, and then I'll come to you first. If he shouts first, so his fastest finger first. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Right, question 1. And this is brilliant. I didn't even know this until I started researching for this. And I don't know how I didn't know it. We played Birmingham away in 2019 after our trip to La Manga in pre-season. We lost 6-1. Who scored Birmingham's 5th and 6th goals that day?
Yeah.
Frenchie.
Jude Bellingham.
Jude Bellingham.
Bosh, I gave him an
Jude
assist,
Bellingham
trying to
played
help him,
and he
he
scored
got
5th and 6th goal.
I gave him a little boost.
I had
for
no...
his career.
It was raining, wasn't it?
Yeah, I remember that
It
game.
was horrible,
I
wasn't it?
actually tried. Remember, like,
Yeah.
I think one of them, like, I got the ball and I chopped him, like trying to pretend I chopped him. I buzzed it. Go ball, come back again. I'm thinking I'm doing the same thing, but as we
How
discovered
good is
now,
he?
he's a clever boy, isn't it?
Yeah, how
So
good
he's
is
just
he,
silly
by the
coming
way?
Up, need to see you later, Bosh.
I couldn't believe it. I thought it was wrong.
I didn't
So
even
I
have
look,
time to think about it.
but I looked up and I was like, Bellingham, is it his brother?
You said
Like,
Bellingham, I just remember I gave him, yeah.
like, I was like, is it his brother? Surely
No.
not. And then I've had a look and it
Yeah,
was
he
Jude Bellingham.
must have been 16 or something.
Yeah, he was 16. It was just before he moved to Dortmund.
Yeah.
Like, he moved to Dortmund like
Probably
a
got
month later.
moved. Maybe Dortmund was seen when they
Yeah,
tried
maybe...
to chop
No,
him.
I think it was already agreed when he was about 14, to be honest with you. Right, 1-0 Frenchie.
Yeah.
Question number 2. So eventually, we were crowned champions in 1920 on points per game. But how many points did we actually have?
Jonah.
Go on.
69.
It was 69. Yes, 1-1.
Should have remembered that.
You
It's a
should
good
have
number,
known
isn't
that,
it?
Frenchie.
Yeah, great number.
Hey.
Hey, right, okay. Love that. Good for you. Okay, question number 3. It's 1-1. Relegation came in 2021. Despite that, who ended our leading scorer in that season?
Jonah.
Oh, Matt,
no.
who was
Is it
quickest?
VR? Yeah, but I thought you said hands up.
Was it
Did you have your
Jonah
hand up?
quickest?
I
He said his name.
Go on.
Jonah. Frenchie's gone with broadbent.
Tyler Smith.
No, not Tyler Smith. I pass it over to Frenchie.
Ooh.
I
I was going to say that.
Oh,
Okay.
you should know it.
So Frenchie,
Go on.
Brett Pittman.
Brett Pittman.
Oh, he scored 8. I bet Tyler Smith scored 7.
Surely, like, you
Oh,
know that as well.
Here we go.
He's your mate.
Oh, my
2-1
God.
to Frenchie.
He scored 8. I think Tyler Smith scored 7. Oh, well.
All I know is
2-1.
it's Brett Pittman. I didn't look at what number it was. Question number 4. Looking at away kits since you've been at Swindon, or changed kits because they're third kits as well. You've played in grey, purple, blue, yellow, black, white and green. Last season on our travels we had the most away wins in League 2. How many did we win?
So,
How many games did we win away from home last season?
what in a certain kit?
No,
Or what
just
did you
away.
mention the kit, then?
Just because
What-
it's
what-
a kit podcast, man.
How many did we win? How many games there is away?
What do we play? 46.
46,
So there's,
46 game. 23 away.
I need a
Wait,
name.
are the closest? Can we?
Yeah, well, I need you
Well,
to
you go
say your
first.
name to go first.
You go
You can't
first.
just all put your hands up. People listening to this don't
Jonah.
know who's answered. Right, Jonah.
I'm going to say 12.
Incorrect.
I'm going to say 15.
Also incorrect. I'll go
What's
back
the-
to Jonah. Or are we going closest? What are we doing?
Yeah,
Are we
closest.
Going,
I don't
closest.
know,
Yeah.
referee.
Closest? Yeah, Matt says closest. We'll go closest. Jonah wins. It was 13.
What is it?
13 wins away from home last season.
It was
I
good
said
away.
12, did I?
Yeah, he said 12 and he said 15. So, yeah, what's that? 2-2. God, Jonah's in this. I mean, I don't know why I'm so surprised. This is brilliant because this is something me and Jonah discussed the other day, but I've changed the players. Who has more appearances for Swindon Town? Yourself or Jack Payne? But you-
Frenchie, me.
oh, Frenchie.
Is he paying though?
It's
I know
Payne,
you
though.
played 77.
He did play 77. How many did Payne play? I mean, you win the point anyway, but
Something like 81.
88. So he played 11 more games.
That's pathetic for me, and it's been there 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
But
I
he,
knew
did,
you
he
played.
was... Mate, he played every game, didn't he? Like, he was
he did,
always,
he was
like...
Good. He was good.
He was captain when you weren't about, and... Yeah.
I've gone 70.
What's the score? 3-2 Jonah?
Yeah.
Right. The next one,
How many questions there is?
there's 7 questions. So you
Yeah,
need one.
Yeah.
The next one is my favourite. I do this thing called starting 11, Frenchie. All right. So I pick a game. You say a player that played in the game.
Yeah.
Then Jonah says a player that played in the game, and then comes back to you,
Yeah.
and we go backwards and forwards
Well, in the same game.
in that game. All right. We go Swindon starting 11 first.
Yeah.
Swindon subs. If it's still level, I've got the opposition team as well, so we can guess players from the opposition.
Opposition team straight away now.
To be fair, anyone who played in the game, maybe.
Yeah. Is that alright?
Yeah. I thought you went.
No?
No? All right, we'll go in Swindon 11, Swindon subs, and then opposition if we need it.
Okay.
All right? So the game is the game that we spoke about earlier, that Frenchie should have been gaffer for, that he wasn't gaffer for, that got rearranged.
Oh,
So Swindon v Oxford. Sorry, Oxford v Swindon. Look, we won. All right?
who's first?
Who's winning?
I am.
You're winning. So Frenchie gets to go first. You don't have to do it in order, it can be anyone.
Sir Broadband. It came on. Did you say you can't say the what? Starting line up first?
Just because you didn't listen.
Sorry, yeah.
Starting 11 first, because you know he came on, so that's like, I'll let you have another go. Who started the game, Frenchie?
Well, I'm trying to think.
Well, where were you? I'm trying to help you out here. Where were you?
Payne. Jack Payne. Oh, he didn't start.
Are you alright?
Was I starting?
I don't know how else I can help him.
Oh, yeah.
You come off injured.
Yeah, come on, bitch. Oh, okay.
Right, you got to...
Seriously.
Should we go again with this?
I actually thought, because in my mind, yeah, I forgot I started that game.
Yeah, you started that game. Yeah.
All I remember is being in the stand, so I thought...
Right, I'm gonna give him one.
Just let him have it.
You can have it. We'll go to Jonah.
Kovar.
Yeah, Kovar was in goal. Go on, who played alongside you in defence?
Brett Pittman. He was playing.
No, my goodness.
He started, did he?
He didn't. He was on the bench.
This is an embarrassment. He wasn't even on the bench.
Did he know?
No, he wasn't even there.
What game we talking
He
about
was.
here?
He was out.
The Oxford game, we won.
Alright, can I try again?
Yeah, go on, try again. We need to get there.
Brett came.
John,
Yeah, but he
not-
wasn't named in the team.
Ground.
Jonathan Grounds.
Yeah.
Good. Back to Jonah.
Dion Donahue.
Dion Donahue. Back to Frenchie. Here we go again.
DJ. G. No? Is he not? Is he not?
This is an embarrassment, Frenchie.
Well, Tyler Smith, he came on. I know that.
Tyler Smith started. Yes, you can have Tyler
Did he start?
Smith.
I thought he came
Yeah, he
on.
started. No, he started.
Oh,
Go on, back to Jonah. What?
AK.
AK started, yes.
Did he, yeah?
How do you
Caddis.
not remember who you played with? Yeah, Paul Caddis. Good.
What many defenders were played there?
Loads.
We played 3 at the back.
Yeah, so 5 basically.
You, AK, and Groundsy.
Yeah.
Um,
And Donahue on side.
Granty.
Granty played, yeah. Back to Frenchie. This is where it gets tough, to be fair. There's 3 left. I don't think I'd get
Johnny
this.
Smith.
No, you're close. Who was the other Smith?
Well, I said Tyler Smith.
No, who's the other one?
Matt Smith.
Matt
Oh,
Smith.
what
Well, that was my
I'm
next one.
helping him out,
Play.
man.
Cheers to him.
You're going to win.
Joel Grant.
Joel Grant played. Go on.
Did he?
Yeah.
Why did I never got
This
into
is-
a collection of that game?
This is hard. I'll go in this.
Well,
If you get this one wrong, you're done. You ain't never getting it.
Well, what position?
Look, Jonah doesn't even
What
know.
position?
No, I was trying to think of the next one. 'Cause Matt
He's
Smith,
like,
so I had to think of Joel Grant.
Where did he play? Wide attacker, I think, because we played with Tyler down the middle, and Joel Grant one side, and this other person the other side.
20?
No,
No, might as well.
no.
Go on.
Frenchie's done here.
Yeah.
It was Jordan Stevens.
Jordan Stevens.
This is the best bit.
Yeah.
These players, so like
Yeah.
they played ahead of. Listen to this bench, by the way.
Yeah.
DJ,
Yeah.
Payne, Rob Hunt, Tom Broadbent were all on the bench.
That's mental. So brought back on the bench.
Sir Broadbent on the bench. But we also had Luke Haynes on the bench, Taylor Curran on the bench, and Joe Fryer on the bench. Goalie Joe
Who was
Fryer.
the manager then?
Sheridan.
Was he? Yeah.
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 Yeah. But there you go.
Nice.
So that's another
Is
point.
that one of them when I come out with my hammy again?
Yeah.
But the hammy I had nothing.
Hang on,
Yeah.
Paul Lewis. Yeah, 26 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah, you had 2 hamstrings.
that's my
Now-
fault, though.
Jonah wins because it's 4-2. But we'll do the last one
Yeah, go on.
just for banter.
This
All right. In 2021 season, we got relegated from League One. Who were the other 3 teams to join us dropping to
Jonah.
League 2? Go on.
Northampton, Bristol Rovers, and
You have to get all
oh my
3.
god,
Frenchie, Crew.
Not Crew. You are not good at this.
Bristol.
I say Wimbledon. No. Rochdale.
Rochdale!
Oh god! I want
I'll give you that. It's
Oh,
4-3 to Jonah. So Jonah wins. Jonah gets his first win.
Told you before you say that. I said
Honestly,
I never
mate,
really remember
what's that?
scores.
I mean, I know
That's
you
4-2
said
for the
you'd
year
be
then.
bad, but my lord.
That's 4-2 for the year then.
Do you not remember, like...
I don't remember games. I remember that. That's why I say I remember stuff like in change rooms and that. So you asked me Port Vale. I don't know who scored against Port Vale
What?
in the
Here
playoffs.
Away, or we didn't
Both.
score
I don't
away.
remember the scores. I'll be honest.
Really?
No.
That's incredible. I thought for sure, like, you'd be like, oh, well, I played in the middle, and next to me, I remember the stadium. And
I
remember
genuinely
the
thought
game.
I was on the bench
I think that's...
because I remember
Oh,
being
you-
sitting in there.
Yeah,
For
but
a
you
long
were.
time,
Yeah,
like-
yeah, because you
Because I
sat
came off at 26.
there for an hour.
Do you remember when we scored the second goal and I
Yeah,
was on
I
the
know.
step crying?
That's what I mean. I was in the stand. All I remember is being with you in the stand.
And I've just been given a time check by Matt, so we're all out of time. It's been an absolute pleasure to have Frenchie on. I mean, I feel like this has been the best one yet.
Yeah.
And that's no
You say that
disrespect
to
to the other
everyone.
guys.
You say that
No,
to
no, no,
everyone.
that's no disrespect to the other guys. But this has been incredible.
Been an unbelievable 4 years.
good.
As always, follow us on all the socials, your TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, it's all there. Give a little like on all of the new logo stuff. Follow Dan Designs on all the socials. Jump on his website and you'll be able to grab our print and Frenchie's print. I think Frenchie's print's in the shop as well. So if you're coming to the game on the last day, go and grab one of them. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, guys.
If you need financial advice.
If you need any financial advice in, Frenchie's your man.